He said he didn't know until he knew with someone else. The last thing I said to Daniel was, "Don't ever call me again. I'm done begging someone to love me." My voice didn't even shake. That's how tired I was. 3 years. 3 years of loving a man who always said, "I'm not ready." 3 years of being patient, understanding, mature. 3 years of shrinking myself so he wouldn't feel pressured. Daniel wasn't cruel. He just never chose me loudly. He chose me quietly, temporarily, conveniently. Whenever I tried to leave, he'd pull me back. "Amara, you know I love you. You're the only woman I see myself with. I just need time." Time. That word haunted me, because I kept giving it to him like it was free. I stayed when he canceled my birthday dinner because work was crazy. I stayed when he disappeared for 2 days after arguments. I stayed when he said things like, "Marriage is scary." But the night everything ended was quiet. Too quiet. I had just come back from church that Sunday. I felt light, certain, like God had finally given me clarity. I looked at him and asked softly, "Daniel, are we building something or am I just waiting?" He sighed. That sigh. The one that made me feel like I was a burden. "Why are you always pressuring me?" Pressuring. After 3 years. Something inside me cracked. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly. Like when glass fractures but doesn't shatter. "I'm not pressuring you," I said. "I'm asking if you see a future with me." Silence. Then he said it. "I don't know." I remember staring at him, waiting for him to fix it, waiting for him to laugh and say, "Of course I do, don't be silly." But he didn't. He looked unsure after 3 years. And in that moment, I felt something colder than heartbreak. I felt humiliation. How do you love someone for 3 years and they still don't know? I nodded, not because I was okay, but because I was done. I walked away that night with whatever dignity I had left. I cried in the Uber. I cried while deleting our pictures. I cried so hard in the shower that my chest physically hurt. But I didn't go back. The first 2 weeks were hell. I kept checking his Instagram from my friend's account. He was smiling, posting gym videos, laughing with friends, looking perfectly fine. And that hurt more than anything. How are you fine when I feel like I lost a limb? I almost unblocked him 3 times. I typed, "I miss you," and deleted it. Typed, "Can we talk?" and deleted it. I refused to be the girl who stayed where she wasn't chosen. So I forced myself to heal. Therapy, gym, new job, new routine. I started becoming someone I barely recognized. Stronger, quieter, less emotional. The girl who used to cry at 2 a.m. stopped crying. I thought I had moved on. Until 2 years later. It was a random Thursday afternoon. I was at work, scrolling Instagram during lunch, and then I saw it. Daniel, in a white suit, smiling in a way I had begged him to smile when we talked about the future. Beside him stood a woman in a lace wedding gown, glowing. The caption read, "Finally married my best friend. When you know, you know." My hands started shaking. Finally? When you know? I zoomed into the picture like it would give me answers. He looked sure, certain, the way I begged him to be. I checked the date. He met her 8 months after we broke up. 8 months! He didn't know with me for 3 years, but he knew with her in 8 months? I felt stupid, replaceable, like I was just practice. Was I the lesson? Was I the woman who helped him grow into the husband someone else gets? The tears came, and I hated myself for crying, because I had moved on, or at least I thought I did. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept replaying everything. Did I ask for too much? Was I too emotional? Too available? Did loving him deeply make me easy to delay? The worst part wasn't that he got married, it was that he looked ready. Ready in the way he never was with me. I felt like I lost a competition I didn't know I was in. But then, something happened a week later. Daniel texted me. Yes, after getting married. "I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you." My stomach dropped. Thinking about me? You just got married. I didn't respond, but he sent another message. "I'm sorry for how things ended. You deserved better. I just wasn't ready then. So what changed? Her or you? I stared at his message for a long time. Part of me wanted to ask, why wasn't I enough for you to be ready? But I didn't, because deep down, I finally understood something. It was never about me being enough. It was about timing, about growth, about him not knowing what he wanted until he lost it. Or maybe he simply loved her in a way he never loved me. And that truth? It hurt. But it also freed me. Because love shouldn't feel like convincing. Love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone to choose you. I was someone's almost. And that's okay. But I will never again be someone's I don't know. So tell me, if you were me, would you respond to his message? Or would you let him live with the regret of realizing too late what he lost?